after 1.5 years, we got invited to come to America. We got sponsorship to go to Vegas, live there, training, and compete. That was the first time we came here. So when we came to America, I got my second place in words. So in 2018, I have a surgery on my nose. I have this vein that's happened. I couldn't breathe well. So I did a surgery in Brazil and I came back here. I met Lucas Leite. So he told me and my brother if we want to go enjoy check my team. And Lucas Leite is my professor now. He told me, you should fight, man, you're very good. And I was coming back for the surgery. I was like, professor, I don't have confidence. I don't think I'm ready. Then he told me, you should do it, man. You should do it, you're ready. Then I went to work. I didn't train enough. I did like 1 month training. And I was able to go to the finals. I did 7 fights, 7 hard fights. I was very tired. And I got second place. That's when he gave me my black belt. That was in 2019. For me, it was a very great moment because I started training jiu-jitsu in Japan in a small gym with like a couple black belts, like 1 or 2. And I getting my black belt for Lucas Leite, you know, that was a big thing. My blue and purple, I got in Japan. My brown belt, I got in Brazil, Manaus, for the professor, Jose Aldo professor, a famous UFC fighter professor. And my black belt, finally, the main belt, I got for a legend, for a world champion like me today. And that was a very memorable thing on my career.
Seeing Jackson Nagai preparing himself for the Pan Am's Awards on this season 2024 I was very impressive with his discipline. I think, for becoming world champion as a black belt, you don't have to just be good and strong. You have to have something special. I think what he had special different than other guys is his discipline. The fact that he was growing up in Japan and Brazilian growing up in Japan, so we have that mix of the craziness from Brazil with the discipline from Japan. And he always, he's one guy that doesn't depend too many people to train. He can train by himself with 2 people, 3 or 30. He was going to all the academies, going the whole camp, and he's someone that he's not afraid to risk. And when he's going to the competition, he's not afraid to risk, to give him 100% since the beginning. And that makes a lot of difference because it becomes someone very hard to go against, because he's someone that starts 100% from the beginning, for the minute 1 to the last minute of the match. So that's what I think makes him.
Conheci o Jackson em 2015, logo após ele ter voltado do Japão. A gente se conheceu em Maués, mas no ano seguinte a gente foi morar para Manaus. E ele era faixa roxa, mas desde sempre, desde que eu conheci ele já levava essa vida de atleta, de rotina, de treinar, acordar 4 horas da manhã. Nesse tempo ele acordava 4 horas da manhã para ir para a Vila Olímpica treinar. E ele sempre se alimentou bem, sempre treinou 4 vezes ao dia, não só jiu-jitsu, como cardio, correr. Nesse tempo realmente era bem desafiador a vida de atleta que ele já tentava construir lá em Manaus, em relação na parte financeira, porque em Manaus o suporte para atleta é bem difícil.
Jackson Nagai.
Daqui 4 horas, né, amor?
É minha vitória.
Vamos entrar em ação.
Yeah, I noticed that Jackson was a very committed guy, hardworking, getting up early in the morning, training, athlete, and eventually he went on to win worlds. But those qualities made me want to work and sponsor him and open up a business together with him.
So
So we're working to open up a gym in Chino, California for Innovate, and we're looking to bring the other athletes, Mateus Gabriel, Samuel Nagai.
O Mundial vai ser nós esse ano, hein? O Mundial vai ser nós. In 2022, I was very comfortable in life. I have a good job. I was working. I was teaching jiu-jitsu. My main thing is live from the martial art. Teach people how to do jiu-jitsu, show my discipline. Olha o homem aí, ó.
Esse é o cara do momento.
É o cara do momento.
Você que é o cara do momento.
I think people already train with me know I'm very hard on the mat. I really believe you gotta step on the mat and bring all your discipline, all your respect, because that place is very important for us. It's not just a place we're there hanging out, you know. I think it's a very important thing. That's why we bow before coming. We bow after we go out. And I was training this gym. I was teaching this gym. And the owner for this gym was I was considering him my best friend.
O Mundial, como vai ser o Mundial? Ouro, campeão, não vamos para menos que isso.
I was his best man, his wedding. We have a very nice relationship. It's not just a business, like own an employee and boss, something like that. I thought he was my friend. And after I podium awards, he came to me and he told me like, hey Jackson, you focus too much in competition. I think we can't have you here anymore. And that was a big thing on my career. I was very sad because sometimes we see people as a friend, but when they really see we're going up in life, like I was trying to compete more, you know? I never had the chance to compete more. So I started competing more and I got fired from my job. So that was a very hard time. Then I was like, wow, what am I gonna do now? I don't have a job, my wife is here. I have the visa because she was dependent on me. She just came to support me with my, you know, my diet, make my meals, things like that. But that was the first time I started living as an athlete. When I got fired, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna train. I'm gonna save money. I'm gonna be short in my things, you know, don't spend too much money and just train. I lived this in Manaus for a year and a half. I didn't have sponsor, no money, and I was good and happy. And right here in America, I'm just gonna do this. And little by little, opportunities start showing up for me. I got sponsor for companies, for big business, and I was like, wow, my life is crazy. You know, I used to worry about just one job, teach jiu-jitsu every day, and now I'm trying to be an athlete. The opportunity is coming for me. And when I was in a good moment, I got invited for the crown from IBJJF. I was doing a no-gi training. I fell on top of my leg and I broke my leg.
Eu quase não acreditei quando ele me ligou e disse que tinha quebrado o pé. E eu fiquei até surpresa, porque às vezes ele tem mais, eu machuquei isso, eu machuquei aquilo. E nesse dia ele ligou dizendo que tinha quebrado o pé. Eu falei, não, você tá brincando, não tô acreditando. Ele falou, é verdade, vem me buscar. E eu só acreditei porque ele estava de moto, então ele não ia querer que eu fosse até lá se ele tivesse de brincadeira. E eu realmente só acreditei quando eu cheguei na academia e vi que o pé dele estava gigante e a gente teve que correr direto pro médico para tirar raio-x para ver realmente se tinha quebrado ou só tinha torcido. Mas realmente quando a gente chegou lá e ele tirou o raio-x, o médico disse realmente que tinha quebrado e que ele ia ter que ficar 2 meses usando bota, ou ele ia ter que fazer a cirurgia. E ele optou por usar a bota por 2 meses. E eu vendo ele 2 meses com aquela bota e não podendo treinar nada, eu sabia que para ele aquele momento estava sendo perturbador, porque todos os dias ele acorda e quer treinar, seja jiu-jitsu, seja correr, mas ele tem que estar fazendo algum exercício. E para ele esses 2 meses foi perturbador.
So that was a hard time for me because everything was getting better in the track. And I go back. I was like, oh, now I gotta recover. But this time, I take that thing as a lesson. I didn't get depressed. You know what I did? I was in my room. I'm glad I have my friend, Dr. James. He have a clinic. He's a foot doctor. He take care of my foot. He was the best guy ever. He told me to go there. He sponsored me everything. He was amazing. Even he was trying to do surgery on me for free. He's like, Jackson, I really like you. I really like how you see jiu-jitsu. And I was like, no, doctor, I don't want to do surgery. I want to heal just naturally. I really believe in natural things, you know. I don't like to do those things about surgery, you know, put a lot of chemicals on your body. And in the recovery time, he told me to wear a boot. It's like a big boot. I couldn't even take for shower or sleep. But those 2 months, I worked my mind, my brain so much. I told myself every day, I can train these 2 months, but when I go back to the mat, I'm gonna give my 100%. I know, because sometimes on the mat, I try to be nice. Sometimes competition, I like to talk to everybody. But when I have those 2 months, I was like, you know what? When I back up, I'm gonna focus on myself. Because when you go to competition over there, it's you against your opponent. Nobody is gonna hold your hands. Nobody's gonna help you out. In that time, when I was laying down in the bed with my broken leg, I was like, I'm gonna come back from this strong. This is gonna be so easy. And that's what happened. After 2 months, I got invited to compete in Costa Mesa, IBJJF Grand Prix, a very amazing event, against a very high-level athlete, Sandre from Brazil, very strong. He was having a very good time. He was winning every single open for IBJJF. He was beating everybody. Brazilian national champion. He's young, 20 years old guy. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna accept this challenge. So I went to Dr. James. He told my leg was 70%. He was like, Jack, so you crazy? You wanna fight like this? I was like, all right, what are you gonna do? I'm a fighter, so I gotta fight. So I went there and it was amazing. I won. I was able to do the moves I was drilling. I was trying to do a sweep for triangle. I was being drilling every day. Every day I was like, I'm gonna try to hit this in high-level athlete. Because a lot of moves in jiu-jitsu you can do in a normal people, a normal guy. It's easy. But how about do the move in high-level guy? The guy's winning everything.
É hoje, galera. Fazer aquela força.
And you're coming back for injury. You got 30 words. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. And it works. And after that, I won this match. I was like, wow, I'm fired up. I'm gonna sign up for Pan Ams. Pan Ams was like a couple weeks after that. I was like, gonna sign for Pan Ams. I'm 29. I think I go master. And when I signed up for master, I got a call for Lee. This is for Vital. He told me, Jackson, I saw your registration. Why you going master? And I told him, I was like, hey Lee, I get coming back for injury, you know. I don't want to risk this title. I want to win master, you know, try my best. Even master is hard. A lot of people think master is easy, man. Those guys they're all strong. And even because don't have a usado test. So everybody's in shape. And I changed 2 days before closing the registration. When I have this call for Lee,
Glimmer of
I was
hope
like,
to
you know
Tan
what?
Chuang getting up.
If I lose, I'm gonna learn, right? Then I switched for adult. And like you guys can see the IBJJF interview, when they came to interview me, I told them, those guys work hard, but you know what? I work hard too. So I came to win. And that was the first year I got my first place. God always say, like, if you work hard and you do your best all the time, one day the light's gonna shine for you. And today was my day. So in February 2024, this year, I closed a sponsorship with Vital. I talked to Lee about he sponsored me in this new journey on my career. And that was the best thing I ever had. Like Lee, we have a very nice relationship. Even like in normal day, I text him, you know, I when things go hard in life, I text like, hey boss, this is going this. And he give me some advice. He's giving me very nice advice. Every time I have words, I used to meet Lee because my brother was a sponsor for him too. And he always been very nice to me, very, you know, very friendly. And Lee, Vital gave me a lucky year. Since I start working for Vital, I won everything. I won my super fight against high-level athlete. I won Pan Ams, I won Worlds. And Vital is not just a regular brand. Vital have a lot of things involved, you know. The quality of the product, you can see the geese is very stylish, you know. They work very nice in these little details, the little things, you know.
Your lightweight pan champion here in 2024 is Jackson Nagai of Checkmat. Amazing performance from Jackson.
Unlocked, and he gets it! Wow!
4 submissions
Jackson
on the
Nagai
weekend.
submits Francisco Lowe. Got 2 Nagai brothers with world titles. He made it happen, ladies and gentlemen.